Stephen King's one of many classics was published in 1977. To this being my first ever collaboration video, let me introduce you to Kayla Lenzen, a booktuber, who's joined me to give you more insight on the novel.
Hey peeps, my name is Kayla. Today I'm here to give you my review on The Shining by Stephen King. So this is going to be the book version review. So there's the Overlook Hotel, and it sits on top of a mountain that is extremely isolated. Jack Torrance, he's hired as the caretaker during the off-season. So he moves in with his wife, Wendy, who she's kind of meek, a little bit of a pushover, and their 5-year-old son, Danny. He has the ability to kind of know how you're feeling, and he can hear your thoughts. So they have to move into the hotel because once the snow hits, it's going to be almost impossible to reach the hotel any other way. So they move in, and as they spend their time there, they start seeing things that they don't know if they really saw, and they're hearing things, but they don't know if they're really hearing it. So as the story progresses, they start questioning their sanity and everyone else's. Now, this is a really, really great book. I gave it 5 stars, and I just loved the eerie atmosphere, and it was fun kind of wondering who's losing it and who's keeping it together, because some things can be overlooked. See what I did there? While other things are impossible. Like, the things that happen are impossible, but they happen, you know? So I really enjoyed that. It was a really great book. Stephen King also made a sequel, I think it was even like decades later, called Doctor's Sleep, which is the 5-year-old as a middle-aged man, and I believe he's like kind of helping a child with the same kind of issues he dealt with in this book. So I'm really excited to start reading that. Thank you again for taking the time and listening to what I have to say. And if you're into books, into Stephen King, check out my channel. And again, thank you to Cinematic Addict for letting me come on your channel and do this collab with me. Now, back to your regular programming.
As you can see, she's very sweet and very good host. Give her channel a visit or subscribe, comment. I'll leave a link in the description below. Shining adaptation of the film didn't release until 1980. Directed by Stanley Kubrick, who's worked on other films such as Clockwork Orange and Full Metal Jacket. This horror thriller stars one of the best actors of our generation, Jack Nicholson, and co-starring Shelley Duvall and Danny Lloyd. The story is about an aspiring writer and recovering alcoholic whose son has a telepathic ability known as the Shining. He experiences the horrific past that overtook the Overlook Hotel in which they are staying. The supernatural entities inhabit the hotel influence the writer to kill his family. Even for a huge environment of the film, it also feels really closed in and claustrophobic, with nowhere to hide when every corner is filled with dread. That accomplishment was achieved by carefully thought out cinematography and a sense of helplessness in the hotel. With all this potential being in the hands of an experienced director, the final production makes one hell of an experience. The film also features an Oscar-worthy performance by Nicholson, with no nomination for it. But like any Stephen King story, it's a classic novel and script that brings fans like us together in the horror community. Don't forget to check out Kayla Lenzen's channel, who's also a huge Stephen King fan.